Right Sons from Disney's Hollywood Studios. We're out here tonight to celebrate the Star Wars Holiday Life Day. So why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. So if you guys aren't aware of what Life Day is a holiday celebrated in the Star Wars universe, mostly by the Wookiees. It is a holiday about joy and togetherness and family and just being together. So essentially it's their version of Christmas. It debuted in the Christmas special way back in the 70s and everyone hated it. But now people kind of embrace it as kind of a thing. So we're gonna go spend the evening out here on Batuu, just kind of see what's all going on tonight. Nothing has been formally announced by the company at all. Something that Star Wars fans really, really love celebrating. So it's something that's kind of fan created here at the parks. It's really big out at Disneyland. I've heard through some fan sites that something was gonna be happening tonight. And if nothing happens, we're still spending the night out here at Batuu. Figured we ride some attractions, figured we get some food. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop at the milk stand first before I venture too far into the land. You guys blue milk or green milk? Let me know in the comments below. I very much am both, actually. I don't discriminate against the milks. A lot of people really hate the green one. I really like the green one. I actually might like the green more, but I really like to mix them. I'm obviously not gonna buy both tonight because they're kind of pricey, but I might just get a green milk, take a stroll around Galaxy's Edge. Look at that reveal. Said in previous vlogs just how much I really love this land. So good. I don't care what era this takes place during. I don't care if it's sequel, prequel, original. It's appreciated for its aesthetics and its beauty, just its attention to detail. I'll never forget the first time I was in this land and just jaw dropped the entire time. It is so popular though. Like it's kind of hard to have like a really unique experience in here because everyone comes here. Wonder if Chewie will be in his Life Day robes. I hope he's out at least. Like it's his holiday. We'll keep an eye out for him. And I got my green milk. These are $9 now. I don't think they're like $7 maybe. Like when this land first opened, it was like what 3 years ago at this point, which is crazy to even think about. Asked Batuuian resident if Chewie was out in his Life Day robes. She said she hasn't seen him yet. So I would hope he'd be out on his holiday. We're coming up on the Millennium Falcon. We'll see if anybody is out over here. There she is, the Falcon. I will never get tired of seeing this. That's so nice. Oh, powered down. That's so good. I don't know why anybody hates this one. People say it tastes like dirt. It tastes like crispy cereal. I don't know. It doesn't taste like anything bad. It's good. I got my porg with me too. He makes noise, but sometimes he doesn't want to make noise. Now they have merch for Life Day, but we've already shown that in a previous vlog. I'll link that video at the end of us exploring Hollywood Studios and all of its Christmas decor and the merchandise. I might see if there's anything new, because there was a lot less than last year. But last year, a lot of it didn't sell. A lot of it went to the outlet. So I could see them not doing as much this year. But they had some cool stuff last year, like an orb that the Wookiees carry. I forgot they sell the robes here. I'm not spending money on that though. Probably like 40, 50 bucks. Yeah, nothing new. Kind of feel like this milk was a semi-bad idea, because it is so cold out. I'm really afraid that like it's just gonna chill me more, because my hand is like frozen right now. All right, leaving the marketplace, headed over to the Resistance area, deep in the forest and the mountains. I see a line. Is it? I know there's supposed to be like a magic shot tonight. I don't have the magic shot pass, magic moments pass, whatever it is, because we don't take pictures. But I might, if this channel grows more, probably pay the money for it, because it's like $100+ a year. And like it's fun because you get like all the photos from all the events and all the parties and all that stuff. But I don't know. Big sea of people out here by Rise. Let's hang out for a little bit. So if you're not familiar with Rise of the Resistance, it's part dark ride, part trackless dark ride, part flight simulator, part drop tower, with all those things intertwined. You walk for part of it. It's very unique. Huge attraction, goes down a ton, but worth waiting for. Before I came here, the wait was at about 2 hours. It's one of those queues, though, that you can kind of see from outside of how long it is before you take the plunge and jump in. I've had times posted 70 minutes. I've got there in 15.
The resistance is down due to technical difficulties. We do not have an estimated wait time of when we will open, so we do suggest you check out other attractions within the area. If you are currently in this line right here, we do not have an official line, so if someone cuts in front of you, that is unfortunate. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience and understanding.
We'll wait while we finish our milk. And if it's on up, we'll go do single rider for Millennium Falcon. So we're gonna bail on Rise for now. We're gonna go back over to Millennium Falcon and go do single rider for that. Because I've been on single rider for that and I've walked right on. You do not get to pick like what role you have. You're typically stuck with being the engineer, which is like the least fun role. It's still fun to do it. So I've been in line for Rise before when it's gone down, and it's taken like a good 45 minutes to reboot just because it is such a big attraction with so many moving pieces. So depending on when it went down, it could have gone down right as I got here. I didn't quite pay too much attention, but we're gonna let it reboot. I've got all night, but as long as I can get in line for it before the park officially closes, I'm guaranteed a ride, unless it goes down. That's a nice park hack for you guys if you're wanting to do those big ticket attractions at any Disney park. Let's say the park closes at 9 o'clock. If you're in line at 8:59, if you cross that threshold that has the attraction name and the time limit or the time outside, you're guaranteed to get in. If it's 9:01 or 9, like if it's 9 on the dot, they can turn you away because technically the park is closed. Standby says 55. It's about 4:45, 4:42 technically. And we're gonna go hop into single rider. We'll see how long it takes. A lot of people say this ride isn't very exciting. I think it is. It really depends on who you have going with you. Because if you're not the pilot, you can have a real bad experience. Because some people are not the best at flying. And they will constantly crash into things. So I'm walking up these stairs. I haven't seen a single other guest in line. There was like one other girl like far ahead of me in front of me, but she went the other direction. We might be able to hop right on.
My floor, I need 2 in front.
Took a few minutes to get sorted, but here we are, we're walking in. This is gonna be a very rough flight.
You will be intercepting a first order training shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. And as we always say here at Onaka Transport Solutions, get out of here and go make Hondo some money.
So not horrible, they weren't the best, but they had a lot of fun. I actually enjoyed being on that flight with them. We're gonna go back over to Rise and see if it's back open. So it's still down, they still have a cast member out kind of announcing that they don't know when it's gonna reopen, to keep moving, don't clam around the area. People are just getting kind of anxious and kind of flooding the area, so yeah. Seen a couple people in Life Day robes, no one really with like lightsabers other than like the people who may have got them as like tourists. Oh, I see Chewie. Chewie is out. He's not wearing his Life Day robes, though. He's greeting with guests, who are wearing Life Day stuff. Okay, well, Chewie seems in a big hurry and he's being bombarded. So we're gonna leave Chewie alone. That's the problem with Walt Disney World, is that characters cannot walk freely around here. Rant moment. If you go out to Disneyland, characters are everywhere. They're everywhere in both parks. You can go meet them, walk up with them. I have had numerous conversations walking around with the Mad Hatter, walking around with Gaston. On the cruise ships, I've had conversations with Rapunzel. I'm just enjoying being around these characters. Here, a character can't walk more than 5 feet with somebody, like, attacking them, basically. Like, please, I know you guys are excited because you're here on vacation. It might be a once-in-a-lifetime thing for you. But please respect these cast members. Please respect these characters. And just leave them alone. Enjoy spending time with them, and they can only do so much. Rant over. Be nice cast members. It's a little early, but I might grab some dinner. I'm not super hungry. Not that milk filled me up, I'm just not super hungry. Docking Bay 7 is behind me, just right there. It's got one of my favorite quick service meals. It's actually a vegetarian meal. Yeah, might be vegan, I'm not 100%. I think it's just vegetarian. But we're gonna go get it, and just kind of kill some time. It's about 5:20-ish. I've been here for about an hour. I've not seen a whole lot of people with a bunch of Life Day stuff. But either way, I'm still having fun. And I'm glad you guys are with me. Mobile order was called. We're gonna go get our food. This is what I got. This is the Felucian Garden spread. It's kind of like a Greek-based meal. Those are plant-based meatballs. Got some spread and some veggies and some hummus. It's actually like one of the cheapest things on the menu. It's $12.99, so it's still kind of expensive. But it is really good. I'm not a plant-based eater at all, but I can't stop eating this meal. I also love where I'm sitting. I've got this really nice tree. You can kind of see it, but the falcon is through that fence over there. Heard a ship going overhead just now. Yeah, just a really nice outdoor market. That's so good. It's so well seasoned. Hummus. That's some nice pita too. Admittedly, it is kind of hard to eat because the pita is not very big compared to the meatballs. Trying to load up a bite as best as I could. There really is a lot here to do in Galaxy's Edge. I'm just probably not going to show tonight. Oka's Cantina is one of my favorite bars on property. I've never built a droid. I've never built a lightsaber. I really enjoy this land. Again, I really don't care that it's during an era that's not really that cool. Because the sequel era just really wasn't it. It's like, look around me. Are you kidding me? I'm in Star Wars. This is cool. And what makes me sad about our Galaxy's Edge here is that it's essentially remained unchanged for the past 3 years almost. It was like 2019 when it opened. Same menu, same attractions, same merch for the most part. But out at Disneyland, and there's menu here at Docking Bay, constantly changing. Seasonal offerings, they have things, they let go of things, and I get it. It's to make sure that if you want that one meal that you've been seeing all the time online, and you come here for a once-in-a-lifetime vacation, and it's not here, your vacation's ruined. So, like, I get it. But also, it gets stagnant. I guess I know Walt Disney World doesn't rely on locals to fuel its kind of economy. It relies on people who have no idea what's going on here. Because there's a lot of people walking around who, like, are seeing people dressed as Life Day people, like, dressed in red, and they're like, why are they dressed like that? It's like, well, it's Life Day. They're like, I don't know what that is. It's like, you know, I get it. But I'd like to see at least one update. Give me at least a new item here. Maybe someday. I'm not trying to complain. I genuinely love this land and love spending time in it. I just want something to keep me coming back. The sun is starting to set. The lights are starting to come on. I am seeing more people dressed in more Life Day stuff. So I'm hoping that they'll do something in about an hour or so. Let's check Rise again. Let's see if Rise is back up. Nope, still down. So the schedule they posted in this group, I don't know if this is for our Galaxy's Edge or Disneyland. I asked for clarification. No one responded to me. I hope these are happening here. I can at least show you guys something, make it worth our time coming out here. Until then, we might as well just walk around a little bit. It's starting to get darker, so I can kind of show you guys what the land looks like at night. And maybe pop into some shops. I'm right next to Doc Ondar's. Haven't seen Doc for a minute. Go in the Droid Depot. Can't go into Oga's because you have to have a reservation. But I would like to see DJ Rex. Thankfully, it's not too cold yet. But let's get going. So this is Doc Ondar's right here. Den of Antiquities. We're going to go inside. If you do want to look at the Legacy lightsabers, you do have to join this line right here. We're just going to go right on in. Because I just want to go look at regular merch. It's pretty busy in here. Hi, Doc. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of attention to detail in this store. Brief glance at the Legacy lightsabers in there. Forget what I said about it not being cold. It's starting to chill out a little bit. We haven't seen down here by I don't know, like Ray's garage. I don't really know what it's called. But sometimes Ray is seen over here like fixing these speeders. It's also where kind of all the droid makers hang out and let their droids roll around. I haven't seen Kylo at all. I haven't seen Ray. I haven't seen Vi. Or is it Vi Moradi. Kind of a weirdly quiet day out here at Galaxy's Edge. In terms of entertainment-wise. We'll go in here in the droid shop, look around. I like the droid shop. One of these days I'll build a droid. Yeah, complete chaos in this room. See, my problem is that if I build a droid, I just want BB-8. I can buy BB-8 out of the box, like right here, for the same price as building one. So, like, do I buy him just outright, or do I try and make the reservation, try and make him, and go through the whole hassle of doing that when he's right there? There's the conveyor belt that you can pick all your droid pieces from. You can mix and match a ton of different pieces. You can make either an R unit or a BB unit. Your choice. They also have Chopper. You can't make him, but you can at least buy him. Oh, it's a new tumbler. I've not seen this before. I kind of like that. It's very 80s. It's cute. Oh, I love the little, like, pod racer droid. Gonk droid. That's really cute. I've mentioned before that I really want us to come out here and do the Batuu Bounty Hunters. Matt got a new Magic Band Plus that allows you to play that bounty hunting game. And it looks pretty cool. It's been a while since it debuted, so we're a little late to that. But I want to do that, and I've never actually done the Play Disney game. You walk around and you communicate with all these different panels. It's like very much a hidden game that you walk around and kind of like figure out an additional storyline to Rise the Resistance. It looks really cool. It just also feels like really time consuming. Maybe we'll make a vlog out of that too. Here's the marketplace at night. We'll walk down there a little bit more later. We already went down there once. We didn't go inside any of the shops. We might as well to kill time. Yeah, the creature stall is one of my favorite shops. Mostly just for these guys. Oh, they've got like fireflies in there for him to eat. Does his stomach light up? Oh, it does, yeah. You've been eating them. That's clever. Got a loft cat in there too. We got a little baby porg with him. Here's the toy stall. I'm very surprised that this is still around. He was one of the first ones I ever bought. I only have like 2 or 3 of them, I think. But I really like Jar Jar. And there's the Darth Maul. I kind of want Darth Maul. What are they, 20, 23 now? They're kind of expensive. But I do love Episode 1. Here's one of Doc Ondar. He was the one in the shop we were just in not too long ago. Here's the Life Day robes. I think it's the same ones that are curled up. Yeah, I think it's this one. Ooh, $50. Goodness. I think it's the same one. It feels the same. One of my favorite details is here at Ronto Roasters. This is a pod racer engine. They use the pod racer to cook the food. They've got one of these droids returning the food. The black spires of Black Spire Outpost are starting to come alive. So gorgeous. Starting to see some people with their lightsabers out. They had a dual blade. You see? Very cool. I don't think I've ever noticed the lights happen up there. I don't know why they happen up there. I love that this land just turns into a completely different experience at night. It's just, the lighting is on point. Look at that. That is unreal. That will never get old to me. So it's about 6:30. I'm gonna go head over to where that first event is supposed to happen. Again, I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen here at our Batuu, or just at the West Coast, or both. We're gonna go find out. I did go ride single rider again at Millennium Falcon. I didn't bother filming it because you guys have already seen it. But someone let me switch and let me be pilot. I'm a pretty good pilot, not gonna lie. I was the left to right, which is where I'm strongest at. The girl next to me did not want to be the pilot at all. She kind of felt coerced into it. Kind of wish she wouldn't have piloted, because like, you can do it with just one pilot. The system can adjust. And I kind of wish she didn't, because she crashed a lot. While I was riding, Rise came back up. It's at a 240-minute wait. So we're gonna go over there and scope that out and see if that's accurate, or if they're just completely inflated it. And then if it looks low, we'll jump in lane. 6:30, it said they were going to be doing photos over at the Resistance base, which is where Rise of the Resistance is. Now they have the normal photo op, which is there in front of the X-Wing, and there's people dressed as like Star Wars characters, but nothing seems out of the ordinary. Now I don't see anybody in the queue. I think it's inflated. I'm gonna set a timer and see how long it takes. It's about 6:40 right now. We're gonna time it and see how long it actually takes. All right, she's counting. Like I said earlier, Rise is one of those queues that you can kind of tell how long it is just by looking at it. Now, most of it is inside of this cave system here, but there's a large portion that I'm walking through that's outside in this like outdoor, not garden, but just like this rocky cliff area, and there is no one around me. So my thought is that this is just hyper inflated to kind of turn everybody away, since this was down for at least 2 hours. See, I'm already entering the cave system. This might be like a 30-40 minute. We'll see. Wow, there's nobody in here. Yeah, this is not going to be 200 minutes at all. Sometimes I feel like a nerd using this Galaxy's Edge lingo. So when this land first unveiled, they were going to make it super immersive, like, and I think it just confused everybody. I still say bright suns to the spire, rising moons. You know, some people get it. I still get called Traveler. This might be the fastest I've ever gone through this queue. Starting to hear other people. Excavation tunnel, and that's where we stopped.
Incoming transmission from Ray. BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order.
I am Lieutenant Mack, Black Leader. We're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. Company, First Order TIE Fighters! Reroute! Reroute!
Two more incoming!
Star Destroyers! We can't! We're caught in the tractor beam! It's pulling us in! By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this.
Are you documenting your failure?
I'm just trying to get home for Life Day.
You're trying to get home for Life Day.
I'm trying to get home for Life
Well,
Day.
you are stuck here now.
I know.
Yeah, unfortunately. You're not part of the Resistance? Oh. Then what were you doing on a Resistance vessel?
I thought it was a civilian vessel.
And the Resistance leader was on there?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Lieutenant Beck?
No, I've never heard of him.
Very interesting. I hate to say it, but you will not be making it home for Life Day.
You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Good luck, recruits. May the force be with you.
Okay, take this corridor to the turbo lift, then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu.
So that was not as short as I thought it was going to be. Definitely wasn't 240 minutes, but it was like an hour, like 100 minutes. It was a long time, but absolutely worth it. Absolutely love that attraction. I will ride that any day, and it just blows my mind every time. The reason why it took so long is because they were running at half capacity. So unfortunately, we only had one ride vehicle with us, as you probably saw in the video. That is also why it took so long. That is the lightning lane. That is so unbelievably backed up. That is crazy. I mean, everyone who bought it all day, you couldn't ride it for, 3 hours? Insanity. It makes sense, though. I either missed everything Life Day related, which was kind of my whole purpose of coming out here, but I don't know if they even did anything. But either way, I've had a fantastic time out here. I hope you guys have had fun with me. About 12 minutes until the park closes. So we're gonna walk around a little bit, see if anybody's doing anything for Life Day. Anything up by the Millennium Falcon, anything with the orbs, any kind of lightsaber pictures. Just kind of soak in the vibe a little bit more. So this vlog definitely didn't turn out to be what I expected it to. But I didn't really come here with a huge plan. And that's okay sometimes. Since vlogging, sometimes I kind of forget that not everything needs to be hyper planned out. Things can be improvised a little bit. Hanging out one of my favorite lands, riding some of my favorite attractions, eating some of my favorite foods. I call that a win for the night. Looks like there are some people doing photos down there. Yeah, there's like a small crowd down here. Some dedicated people. Got some cool action shots right there. That is pretty cool. I love the dedication. Here's where all the people doing photos are at. Oh, that's glorious. Honestly, the fact that I get to see this is just really cool. Like, the fact that it actually does happen out here is very cool to me, and I'm really glad that I made the trek out here to this. I was a little worried at first I wasn't going to catch anything, so I'm really glad that I managed to see this. It's really cool. Guys, thank you so much for coming along. I hope you guys had a blast. I really did, and I'm really, really glad that I got to see people doing the photos. That's what I came for, and I'm really glad it actually happened. I am kind of bummed I spent so much time in line for Rise of the Resistance because I otherwise would have been able to see more of it, but I'm at least glad I got to see something. It wasn't just for naught. Even if I didn't get to see anything, I'm really glad that I got to ride Millennium Falcon twice. I got to go and Rise of the Resistance. I got to have a green milk. I got to eat a Docking Bay 7 and just got to enjoy being in Galaxy's Edge. This was an absolute great evening out here, and I'm so glad I actually made the decision to come out here. So thank you guys so much for coming along. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. And as always, thanks for making memories with me. We'll see you guys next time. Happy Life Day.